After the Burial. These guys are here in Massachusetts as part of the All Stars tour. I talked to you guys a little while ago, last year, right before In Dreams came out, and you played the Metal and Hardcore Fest. That album's out now, and what do you guys feel about the reception it's met by fans, and just overall how things have gone since you released the album?
I mean, I think things are going well. Seems like the fans are receiving the album pretty well. It's a little bit different from Rare Form, more different from Forging, but you know, I feel like we're still doing it's kind of the same formula for us, just playing what's cool, what we think sounds cool, anyways. And yeah.
What can people expect when they pick up a copy compared to your earlier work? How is it a little bit different? How is it still After the Burial?
I mean, I think we still stick to a lot of like you know, polyrhythmic stuff, you know, and there's a little bit more melody, I think, this time around than there was like in Rare Form. It's not as I guess it's not as hardcore of an album as like Forging and Future Self was, but it still has, I think it still has all those elements.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the first album, In Dreams, that Anthony was in the band for the release. How did his involvement kind of change your writing process and just the dynamic of writing a new album with a new member of the band? How did it go?
I mean, the musical side, I mean, we still pretty much took the same approach. It's like, we say this to everybody, like, our method of writing is like, we play music that we think sounds cool. And I mean, having him to carry the bulk of like the vocal writing and doing his own vocal patterns and stuff like that, I mean, it was a little bit different because Trent was carrying a lot of the weight, and I was helping a little bit like with the lyrics on Rare Form, where we didn't have to like really worry about that too much with In Dreams, because Anthony was just taking the reins on it and doing his thing. So I mean, it did change the sound a little bit, I think. He's got a little bit different approach to lyrics, but I think it's good, and you know, overall, definitely happy with it.
Awesome. You were saying In Dreams is a little bit more melodic than Rare Form. Was that like a conscious like decision, or was it just kind of how things evolved as you were writing?
Again, with the material we had put together, that's just kind of what we ended up with. Yeah, we're like, this sounds cool. This song makes it. This song, these riffs don't. Or
awesome.
It was just kind of the way it ended up. Yeah.
Cool. Earlier this week, you guys released your first 2 music videos, one for Pendulum and one for Your Troubles Will Cease. How do you guys feel about fan reactions to the videos? Going over pretty well?
I honestly haven't paid too much attention yet.
Yeah.
I don't know what people are liking or not liking yet. It's still pretty early. Music videos, I mean, for me, it's I don't really watch too many music videos. It has to be something like saying, hey, have you seen this video? It's so crazy, or it's so this, or so different.
Yep.
For me to go out and like check out a music video, but so I guess for me, I just kind of have to wait and see. It's still pretty early for having them released. They're our first videos, so
I know people are definitely excited that you guys finally.
It took us a while.
Videos out, yeah.
It took us a while. It took us like 6 years as a band to finally put out a video.
Yeah. There's always some mixed reviews on the internet, but people seem pretty pumped to check out some After the Burial videos.
There's 2 videos now. Yeah. Not just like one.
Double
so yeah.
I was reading that there was some controvery with the Pendulum video. You guys caught some heat for it, and it got delayed or something.
Yeah, it just got delayed. There's that, and I mean, I think we went into making that video not knowing kind of what we were getting into.
Yeah.
Which is another reason why the videos kind of came out at the same time. We went into doing the Troubles video with a lot more knowledge, armed with like a lot more experience, or with the experience.
Yeah, having
before
done it
we didn't have any,
Yep.
and we knew a lot more about what we wanted and like how we wanted it to look and stuff like that. I think that also attributes to why they're completely different videos. I'd say the Troubles is a lot more us knowing what we're doing, what we're getting into.
Yeah.
The first one was more like, hey, you guys should be doing a video.
I guess so.
Try this out.
Cool. Right now, as I said, you guys are out on the All Stars tour, which seems more or less kind of like a traveling festival. There's like a ton of bands on the bill. How's it going so far, just being such a big tour? Who do you guys like to watch when you're not playing?
It's definitely a lot of bands.
Yeah.
It's definitely like a little mini festival, that's for sure. Lots of good bands. I've been like watching Attila quite a bit myself. Ghost Inside's always awesome to watch. I like get into those guys. Born with Osiris is killing it. Love watching those guys. You know, just label mates. And
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys have toured with them quite a bunch.
And we've been friends with them too. And those guys are progressing a lot as fans. I really enjoy watching them.
Nice to be out on the road together.
There's a lot of good bands. Yeah, it's you kind of got to pick and choose every day. It's a long day.
Yeah, for sure.
It's definitely been fun.
Awesome. Since In Dreams came out, you guys have been on the road a lot. I saw you earlier this year. You were out with As I Lay Dying, you went to Plague. After this tour is over, you guys have already announced you're doing this Crush 'Em All tour with Veiled Maya and Within the Ruins and Misery Signals.
Yeah.
So you guys are pretty busy on the road. What can fans look forward to from you guys in the future from here on out, just in terms of what's next? Just more touring?
Well, the Crush 'Em All tour, that should be what everybody's looking at right now. That's
it's
gonna be
gonna
a
be
lot
awesome.
of fun. I think it's gonna. The bands, I mean, I'm so excited for all the bands on the package.
Yeah.
There's regional openers too, and they're like, if you start looking through some of the dates, there's some really good bands that are actually opening that package too. That's gonna be fun. And then, this winter we're gonna get together. We're gonna try to put together some more songs for our fans, and hopefully, early on next year, have like another album out.
Awesome.
Yeah. So we're constantly working on new music, and we're not on the road. We're at home. Obviously, we're still musicians and we're still writing, and it's just a matter of us taking some time off from the road, because, like you said, we've been doing a lot of touring, sitting down with each other and hammering out songs.
Cool.
Yeah.
I know that the Crush 'Em All tour has been doing some kind of like teasers with their dates. They announced like 5 a week. Do you think that's going to roll through New England at all? Is that
I
top
think
secret?
so. No, I think so. It's just I mean, we're here now, and like a lot of places that we're playing might be coming back to you, so they don't want to say, hey, we're going to be back like before we come.
Yeah.
People might kids pick and choose the shows they're going to go to.
Yeah.
And if they can plan it out, they might choose to see a band once, every 6 months or once a year. Yeah. So just keep looking, because more and more dates are going to pop up.
Cool. I look forward to it. Thank you very much for your time, man.
Yeah, thanks.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
Thanks.